What if, one day, every ocean on Earth simply vanished into vapor? No tides, no waves, no horizon of blue, just heat and silence. It begins with temperature. At 100 degrees Celsius, water boils. But the oceans are deep, and pressure delays their death. To make them vanish, the planet would have to burn. A rise of only a few dozen degrees would unleash a chain reaction. Evaporation would accelerate faster than rain could return it. Clouds would form thick blankets in the sky, reflecting sunlight, then trapping it. The greenhouse effect would become unstoppable. The air itself would grow heavier, wetter, more unstable. Within weeks, rain would cease entirely. The last clouds would dissolve, leaving a dry, white world beneath a blinding sun. The continents would crack open as the water cycle collapsed. Oceans would shrink into vast salt plains, continents of ash and calcium. Fish would die in shallow waters that turn into steam. Coral reefs would bleach, crumble, and turn to dust. Every coastline would retreat thousands of kilometers, leaving behind the skeletons of ships and cities that once touched the sea. The air would thicken with vapor until it became unbreathable. At high enough temperatures, the atmosphere would split water molecules apart. Hydrogen would escape into space, oxygen would linger, dry and toxic. Earth's oceans, built over billions of years, would vanish into the stars. The planet's surface would turn to rust. Without water to weather the land, rocks would sharpen, mountains would rise harder and older, and deserts would stretch unbroken across every horizon. The temperature would climb beyond human endurance. Moisture from the skin, from the eyes, from the lungs, all would evaporate into the thick, empty air. Plants would carbonize. Animals would dehydrate where they stood. And then, silence again. Earth would become a dry sphere of iron and salt, a mirror reflecting sunlight but holding none. The last trace of life would descend underground, seeking what little water remains locked in stone. Millions of years later, when the planet cools, the vapor once lost might condense again. A slow rain falling on empty continents, but it would find no rivers, no seas, no life to catch it. It would fall onto salt, and vanish.